What would be the most annoying faith in CK3? My guess is one that is nearly impossible to remove. What actually makes a faith hard to wipe out in this medieval sim? The one key modifier that does the job: county conversion resistance. Basically, the only way for a faith to defend itself from being replaced. When you send a bishop, imam, or your court chaplain to convert a county, the process takes time depending on several factors. Usually less than 10 years if you're a reformed faith. But crank up that county conversion resistance and suddenly conversion takes ages. Only two faiths in the game actually start with resistance as a holy site bonus: Kushite and Christiani. Both give 50% conversion resistance. For this example, we'll be going with Christiani since they already have a tenant that boosts resistance even further. Then in debug mode, we'll push this to the extreme, creating a monstrosity of faith that has all the county conversion tenants on it, which makes a faith where converting a single county takes the maximum time possible, 82 years. They still want you to eventually convert the faith. But let's take it a step further. How will an AI handle this stubborn faith? How much land can actually be converted in 82 years if the entire map starts under the same religion and no ruler has changed their faith? Of course, changing every county manually would be a nightmare. So after several hours of trying to figure out a quick way, here's what I came up with. Thank you to the several Reddit posts, as usual, holding down our society as it slowly is being eroded by AI content. This script on screen allows you to change the faith of a whole realm in one fell swoop, but only the faith of the character you are playing as. That sent me down another rabbit hole because Christiani isn't the actual faith ID, it's Bosnian_church. Why can't Paradox just name things consistently like the other faiths? Anyways, after 30 minutes of tinkering, I finally got the entire world converted. With the map unified under one faith in 1066, all that's left to do is hit play and see what happens 82 years later. Alrighty there now. Some time has passed, the map has changed a little bit, and we can see how well the AI has dealt with our Christiani faith being a global thing. Let's look around the map quickly just to see anything crazy happening in this short amount of time that we've had pass, but it looks like Scotland has taken over Sweden for some reason. England is suzerain Scotland. I mean, it kind of looks like a pretty normal map, to be honest, but then you look at the faith map and it just kind of is just like, what is going on here? Obviously, clearly how the nomads work with their culture conversion, I had a feeling that was going to go quickly just because every time they migrate or do anything like that, their conversions happen pretty quickly. Whereas the rest of the world, it seems like a lot of people are still Christiani, which makes sense. It's been only like 82 years. So I'm surprised with how much that has changed. Like the amount of Catholic land is 225 and Christiani is down from 2,600 or so. As for other faiths, it looks like a lot more people have converted, some Tangri, some Ashar, Orthodox and all that. But in general, it's still surprising the AI is having trouble keeping it going. My biggest intrigue is how much of the AI has converted to Christiani, just because it would make sense to me to, especially if you were a Christian, to just do the conversion. It looks like some of the people in the southeast of Africa have decided, you know what, why not just join them? especially because it's already a reformed faith and we've got it going on. It's very interesting. There are some people in the East. White Roos has decided to change. So there's a handful of kings and queens who've decided to, as well as some random adventurers. Interestingly enough, adventurers. My question is, how many rebels have been happening because of this faith? I would imagine a lot of the Christians don't have rebels just because they're considered at least only astray. Whereas if you went to, like, say, let's say like a predominantly Muslim culture like this guy, does he have a bunch of rebels on his doorstep with culture and opinion? Yeah, popular opinion is not great, as you can say. They think fervor is happening, but I wonder if a lot of the AI is combating that one way or another by just putting down these rebellions. I was really surprised to see that some of them just didn't explode on the start, because sometimes that does happen where the AI just straight up gives up. Very interesting. Yeah, so the AI is able to cope with it pretty well. Not a lot too crazy. I was expecting a lot of just explosion after explosion of lands, but in reality it seems like everybody's business as usual. Like Normandy still took over England. Ireland formed and became Catholic for some reason. I'm not sure why. Castile is a conqueror. There's a couple conquerors around I see, clearly doing the normal work as usual. So all in all, the AI seems well adapted at dealing with Christianity. Some of them converted, some of them did not. When you make the whole world one faith, unless it's super aggressive, maybe that's the thing. We should have made it more aggressive. So because it is pluralist, other faiths are less likely to join factions. Maybe if we had made it more of the righteous or something like that, maybe it would have been more likely for rebels to pop. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. If you like this little video about doing silly things in CK3, please subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to support us further, just tell a friend about us. That's all I have for you. Have a good rest of your day.